I want to begin you all by thanking and welcoming you here to Belfast Castle and thanking you for attending this convention on what is yet another very proud day for me. I'm honoured to have been selected to contest any upcoming Westminster election for Sinn Féin here in North Belfast. We are living in historic times. This is the most defining political period since the 1998 Good Friday Agreement, and nobody should underestimate the challenges that face Ireland. Tory Brexiteers and their DUP allies have undermined the Good Friday Agreement, our open borders, our all-Ireland economy, and the rights we are currently entitled to as both Irish and EU citizens. Citizens have led the fight back for over 2.5 years, with Sinn Féin on the forefront, the front line battling for rights for all. Added to this is the fact that we are still without a functioning assembly or executive, because the DUP would rather focus on their position in London with their destructive pact with the Tories at Westminster, regardless of the cost to our public services. We continue to work to implement the Good Friday Agreement without impediment, including resolute action in law which confronts discrimination against citizens from any quarter, language, LGBTQ, minorities or women. We continue to oppose a reckless and catastrophic Brexit agenda which is being foisted upon the people here who voted against it. This election is about sending a message that will be heard not just in Belfast but right across Europe. Here in North Belfast, we have an opportunity to strike an almighty blow against Brexit by unseating an arch-DUP Tory Brexiteer. 2 years ago, when the last Westminster election was called, our message was that the North needed to be protected. Our economy needed to be protected. The Good Friday Agreement needed to be protected. Since then, we have had nothing but chaos emanating from London. Westminster has zero interest in the lives of citizens here. Zero. And it never will. We have watched as the Tory party play out their power struggles in public. The withdrawal agreement was scuppered by the same Tory-DUP partnership that is driving us all towards a no deal. No deal means tens of thousands of jobs at risk, food prices to rise, clinicians unable to assure patients that their healthcare will not be affected or that vital medicine will always be available, an economy destined for recession, our agricultural economy decimated, and Operation Yellowhammer, a document we had to fight to have released, talks of protests, roadblocks, a rise in energy prices, and a risk of permanently undermining our Good Friday Agreement. I can't remember seeing any of this written on the side of a bus. I can't remember those who extolled the virtues of taking back control telling us about any of this. Brexit is being forced upon us by those who wish to play power games in England, backed up by the DUP. In May of this year, I was honoured to be installed as Mayor of this great city. And I travel across this city every day, into every community, north, south, east and west. This is a vibrant, diverse, multicultural city that works best when it works together. We have ambitious plans for our children to grow up and succeed in a city that is prosperous, connected and full of opportunity. But we are a city opposed to Brexit. Yet we have the political situation that 3 of our 4 MPs continue to tell us, in the face of overwhelming fact-based opposition, that Brexit will be good for us. That is wrong. That has to change. And the opportunity to change this situation is before us. In Belfast, Remain voters outnumbered Leave voters in 2016. Belfast is an anti-Brexit city. Belfast is a city that wishes to remain part of the EU. Belfast is opposed to the Brexit agenda, spearheaded by the DUP and Nigel Dodds. The numbers are there to make this happen. We can win this seat. In the last election, as we've heard, there were just over 2,000 votes separating me and Nigel Dodds. The DUP received 21,240 votes. The total vote for pro-Remain candidates was 24,336. 24,336. The numbers are there for a pro-Remain, anti-Brexit candidate to win in North Belfast and unseat an arch-Brexiteer. But numbers never elected anybody. We need to turn those numbers into votes, and the only way we can do that is through hard work, by pounding the pavements, knocking the doors and engaging with our electorate, with our message and getting people registered to vote. This election has the potential to be a historic one for us, and North Belfast is a key battlefield. Let's get out there. Let's seize the opportunity that is before us. And let's send out a message that will be heard right across Belfast, right across Ireland, and right across Europe. Thank you very much.